Okay, guys. Good morning. Hello there. How are we? Hey, welcome back. Um, Welcome back to Waterford. Lovely to see everyone here today. Uh, my name is Cian. That is clearly a picture generated by AI of me on the screen there. Um, yeah, I mean, it kind of says it kind of says everything there. Really, welcome. Welcome back to Waterford. And welcome to NodeConf 2024. Wow. Um, yeah, like I suppose with the NodeConf this year, we've kind of decided to take it a bit of a different route than it had been on before. We've been doing it very much as a near form conference for the last 6 or 7, 8 years, and early stage near form, when near form was like a small kind of like pack of anarchists back in the day. Like we kind of organized conferences, using our credit cards and all that kind of thing, and took big risks to make something happen. And ultimately, we ended up being successful enough to be able to organize a conference in Waterford Castle, which we did for 3 years. We did it in 2013, 14, and 15. So last time we were here was 9 years ago. Yeah, we nearly went bankrupt actually last time we were here. We went crazy. Like we hired a Spiegel tent, so it's like this wood and glass structure, these Art Deco structures, and we built that on the lawn next to the castle, and we had dinner on the lawn, and it was very, very suave. But we lost like 270,000 euros on it, and the Wi-Fi didn't work, which is funny. I can remember Todd Moore on the final night of the last NodeConf, because IBM had wrote in sponsor us. We had this kind of burlesque kind of thing going on with a casino, and the burlesque dancers started taking off their clothes. It was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, they didn't take off all their clothes, but it was getting a little bit close, and Todd was freaking out because IBM were like the key sponsor, but because the Wi-Fi wasn't working, nobody managed to. The information never got on the internet, so we were all right, So we've come back to be kind of closer to that riskiness and all that. Yeah, so it's lovely to be back. So with Nearform, this year is a transition year where we're kind of taking the conference out of Nearform and making it into an independent thing. And so Kleena, who's at the back of the room, and Bernadette and Ava, the 3 ladies at the bar at the back, have been doing brilliant work to make the conference happen this year. Like, really great. And also, this wouldn't have happened without Philip Dunkel and James, Snell, and Matteo, who've been basically have pulled the whole, the whole thing together with us. So, huge thanks to you guys. Like, really mean that. And then we have all our wonderful sponsors. Obviously, Nearform. I don't know if there are any Nearform people here except for me and Katie. Hey, hello, hello. Hey, we've got Nearform people here. So Nearform have been bankrolling the conference basically. If we end up losing 270 grand, which we won't, it'll be on Nearform's head, and that would be bad. But that's life. So it's been great to have that kind of backup. But from kind of this year on, the conference is its own independent, standing on its own 2 feet thing. So we need to, I think we're setting up a little conference company or something to kind of, hopefully we can make it work, because these events cost a lot of money to put on. They take a lot of time, and if something goes wrong, then you can, if you don't have money to back you up, I don't know what happens then. you kind of run away, and hopefully no one will like chase you. Give me money back. But Nearform, Volt, is that how we pronounce Volt? Volt, yes. I hear they make some really nice package management stuff, and we've got really crappy Wi-Fi here. So maybe we can like put up a repository on the island or something for the next few days, potentially. Bloomberg are here. Any Bloombergers? Hey, thank you so much. Sentry? Any Sentry people here? No? We'll find them. Fireproof? Hey! OpenJS? Hey, thank you, Robin. PTSB? Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. And Zacodium. Hey. So, yeah, like I said, like this would not be financially possible without the sponsors. It just wouldn't, you know. We'd be in some kind of a shed with a big pot of coffee and a projector, like, you know, the castle and all this stuff just wouldn't, you know. So it is lovely to be able to be here, yeah, I suppose that, you know, thinking about like why are we here now. One of the things that was really, it's been a beautiful journey for me, has been to get involved with the Node.js people at the early stage of the project, and then just so many crazy people doing cool stuff all over the world, and kind of seeing that group of people come together for a few days a year it's a beautiful thing, you know. So that was kind of our intention with the conference. We create a little event in a part of Ireland where it would be, or somewhere where it's kind of difficult to get to, you know. So you're only going to come here if you're really into it. And we tried to create a space where, you know, where we have our own island, which is pretty good, like, but where people have this like safe space, and you know, we try for it not to be like a normal conference where you've got talks like, you know, Tetris style, and you're frazzled by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, try and keep it to, you know, having talks in the morning, and like give people a bit of time then to hang out for the day and all that good stuff, you know. So like I said, like, you know, we went to a bigger venue 8 years ago, and we got a lot of benefits from that. The Wi-Fi worked. There was a swimming pool, you know, all that type of stuff. But you know, this year, well, we were like, well, why don't we try and bring it back to the best fun Node Confs, you know, and the craziest ones were out in the castle, like, so, it's not as crazy as like the first Node Conf in the castle. We had like, we decided we had the entire village down below of all the holiday houses, there were 3 or 4 bedrooms, and so what I did was I like looked at the attendee list and then decided who was going to be in what place with who, and we put a bottle of whiskey in each place, and some material for making like a fry up Irish breakfast, and I said to, there's one particular house with some very very naughty people in it, where I had said on the first night, or at the welcome talk, there's 2 things: don't fall off the island, and don't climb up on the castle and fall off. And you know, nobody fell off the island, I think, but they definitely tried to climb up in the castle, because we had a NodeConf flag on top of the castle. So there was this thing about stealing the flag, who stole the flag, and they were trying to find ladders and putting them up in the back of the castle after drinking a bottle of whiskey. If anyone is trying to climb up in the castle, actually, if you go up the spiral stairs, there's a fake panel on the wall. There actually is, and you can open that, and there's a doorway that's locked. But you're better off to try and pick the lock than climb up in the castle. Like, that's how to get on top of the castle. At the moment, there's no flag, but I think there probably will be one by the end of the conference. So if it gets stolen, you know, that's okay. We kind of expect it, to be honest. So yeah, and I suppose what we're trying to do at the conference this year is go back a bit to more like a community conference, a bit more of a mad science type of thing, and yeah, I think we've gone a bit of a way towards doing that, you know. So like, yeah, I hope everyone has a great time. You stay safe, look out for each other. We have a code of conduct. So if anyone has any hassle or things they want to talk about over the next number of days, if you see me going around the place, you can talk to me or James Snell. There's Clina and Bernadette and Eva. You know, there's plenty of us around. You know, if you need any help or anything, you know, we're here. Yeah, and the final thing I was going to say is I don't know how many people are here from America. I was just going to say by the end of this week, if you really like Ireland, we can probably organise a visa to move to Ireland. Seriously, we probably can, like, so just putting that out there, like. So yeah, welcome to NodeConf and hope you have a lovely time, everyone. Thank you.